Hi guys, it's been a while since I streamed Divinity Original Sin. So let's play that, shall we? I'm gonna continue and see where it puts me, because I forgot where we were. It's been a while. Like 2 weeks, maybe? I think we got to town. We did. We got to town. Okay.
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know.
Right.
So what do they say?
Come on, chaps.
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more
All
serious.
hail the rain spirit. That was a fine display of magicianship, it was. Arhu knew what he was doing, bringing in a source hunter, didn't he?
Yes. How about that burning ship?
I thought the old girl's fate was sealed when the orc shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails. But you managed to rescue her from a watery grave. Closest thing to a miracle I've ever seen.
Okay, bye then. Wait.
Save that sheep all by your lonesome.
do
Quite
you
a
have?
feat.
A
If I
wooden
had a
log.
magic touch about me,
I
I'd have
have-
lent you my hand too.
Shit I can sell to you. Like, can we just start selling some of this shit that we're never gonna ever use? Old wooden earth stuff. Is that good? I don't even
I
know.
said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. So what do they say?
Well, what does it matter?
What's
Day
good?
labour's
What's not
more
good? I don't know.
serious than my mates anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest
You sure you
day.
want nothing? No, I want money. Give me your money. He accepts. Good. Goodbye, sir. Right, let's go and explore the docks. See what these people
Hail
want.
the rain spirit. That was a fine display of majesty.
Pablo, you're named.
Or who knew what he was doing, bringing in a source hunter, didn't he?
That's the same as the other guy.
I thought the old gals... I don't know how you did that, hocus pocus, but boy, am I
Pablo has
grateful.
some wool.
Nothing worse than seeing a...
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivalon can't cross a road?
Can't reach. I am so confused. Why? How do I get it? Right. Well, we'll steal this fish then. Bastard.
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Can we just steal everything these people own?
Forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
And they really don't mind. Hi, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
A home, a livelihood, all sunk in a matter of minutes while we could do nothing but look on.
Tell me about yourselves.
Well, we were merchants what seems like a moment ago. With our ship sunk, we're little more than 3 men with nothing more to say than boo.
And what exactly happened here?
These damn orcs. They can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves.
About finding work.
With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. Maybe you can keep an eye out, though.
Sure. And how about the burning ship?
That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd have been around when our own barge went down in flames.
Well, I'm sorry, Lewis. I can't be in 100 places at once. I'll take my leave. Hey, you who's named Gothica, can you Heal me, please.
I feel better already.
Thank you.
Oh, a source hunter. Who better to ask?
I can also level up, and I'm pretty sure I'm just pumping it all in intelligence.
Source hunter. Who better to ask?
Oh, a source hunter. Who better to ask?
What shall I do? I can't do telekinesis.
Where can a few honest sailors find a living wage?
I'm a wizard. I'm definitely not a blacksmith or a crafter. No, no, no.
You there? Where can a few
What does Lucky Charm do? Extra treasure. Leadership boosts pie. He's not a leader.
Oh, a source hunter. Who better to ask?
You there? Where can a
Okay,
few
I'll save.
sailors
I'll save that.
find a living
Where do you
wage?
find? Oh, perception. That's the thing.
Source hunter. Who better to ask?
I'm gonna make Gothica good at perception. Or we'll probably find a rogue at some point, right? You can be a bit stronger. I don't really know what clerics need.
A source hunter. Who better to ask?
Yeah, we'll deal with that for now.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything. Really?
Are you okay, Philip?
Well, we were merchants what seems like a moment ago. With our ship sunk, we're little more than 3 men with nothing more to say than boo.
You say exactly what your companion said. And you only have a stump. Right, they want a job. Who are you?
Source? Here? In Cyseal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
How about that burning ship?
A ship's got a soul too, you know. You did a mighty fine thing saving that barge. For those of us raised in crews instead of families, it's kin to saving a fellow man.
A ship's got a soul too, you know. That was quite the attack on the harbour.
Madness. Thought we were done with those swampy uglies a fortnight ago. Note, though, that none of them dared to come close to the tide splitter.
Sailor, what news from the mainland?
Oh, nothing new, sir. Zombies, skeletons.
You
know
sell me
the
that for
story.
1. I'll take it. In fact, we'll trade.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I want to read, I want to read, I want to read.
500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time
Some merchants don't give a hoot about how strong or steady a weapon is. They'd buy a male shirt with rings the size of bracelets as long as they look good. Whenever I'm about to sell some old and worn down equipment, I'll simply stick a pearl on it somewhere to entice the vain and simple-minded buyers. Okay, nice.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel Gore anymore?
Very nice.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear
This is a
about
lot
the
of
time
improved
the
stuff.
captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage
What is
for a
happening?
joyride?
No, it ain't. He drove it straight to the pub and back. Sauce? Here in Cyseal.
Marv!
Of all that cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
That was quite the attack on the harbour.
Madness. Thought we were done with those swampy uglies a fortnight ago. Note, though, that none of them dared to come close to the tide splitter.
You all say exactly the same thing.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel Gore anymore?
Who are you? Sailor Conrad. You're named.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Cyseal?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Conrad. Cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items.
Do they indeed? What do you think of the attack on the harbour?
Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they've put up a hearty effort. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that would be if whatever I sought was something worth dying over.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed to Wolfulv anymore?
I don't know what the economy is like in this place yet, so maybe I'll leave it for now, but...
really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all win 500 yards of my lovely
Yeah,
nature.
rare, uncommon.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage
Okay.
for a joyride?
No, it ain't. He drove it
Okay. Does this place have a...
Sailor, what news from the mainland?
Oh, nothing new, sir. Zombies, skeletons.
Is that why we never sailed to Wolfulv anymore?
They just say the same thing over and over again. Shut up!
Speaking of youthful gore,
That's Pablo again.
Well, what does it matter? Daylight was more suited to my nature.
Not sure why this isn't stealing. But, okay. He was just lying there. Fair play, right? Who are you, worker?
If you're taking to the sea, leave a wide berth around that black cove. Haunted as me granny's womb, it is.
I see. I'm pretty sure there's an ability in this game where you can talk to animals. That's so sad. I want to be able to talk to them. Right, area spoke to those. Let's have a look at what's in here.
Good on you. These
Horatius. Hello, Horatius.
Keep your pleasantries to yourself. What are you doing inside this warehouse, snooping around?
Tell me about yourself, you charming fellow.
If it's conversation you're looking for, I'd recommend my comrade Florius, or as I prefer to call him, Loose Lips McGee. As for myself, my job is to protect this warehouse, not chit-chat with intruders.
You seem to have strong opinions about Florius.
That idiot man-child would sooner spend an hour chatting up a thief than a minute arresting him. I only hope he gets transferred out of this warehouse and straight to the perimeter. Let him rot off as zombies here instead of mine. Even thinking of him turns one into a gabbing hen. Please, leave me be.
Leave me be. Righto. Who else we got? Sergeant Curtius.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
Tell me about yourself.
Curtius is my name. The Legion is my calling.
And what is in this room exactly?
This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation. And I, Sergeant Curtius, have been trusted to guard it.
God, duty's not so bad.
I see.
Would be quite a bit better if I could do it in peace.
Just making conversation, mate.
Mate.
He says.
Florius.
Well, a source hunter. A very hearty welcome to our humble warehouse. Have a look around. And don't mind if I pick your brain about the scoop around Undervale. I'm behind on my current affairs.
You seem more pleasant. Tell me about yourself, Florius.
I tell you, this gig sure beats getting my toes bitten off by zombies out in the field. We warehouse guards don't have to do much apart from stroll the perimeter a few times an hour. And of course, every now and again, some friendly folks, like yourself, will wander through here. And nothing beats a pleasant conversation, though my comrade Horatius has quite different opinions on that matter.
And what's Horatius' opinion exactly?
Have you talked to him? Thinks every man, woman and child who steps foot in this place wants to rob it blind. If I so much as greet a townsperson with a hello instead of a state your purpose, he starts frothing on and on about godly duty and security breaches.
What do you know of current affairs?
This Jake business is quite the scandal, no? I myself suspect his wife Esmeralda, and the butcher seconds that, let me tell you. Then again, and you didn't hear this from me, he's going through quite the nasty divorce himself, and there's his children to consider.
Who, the butcher?
But I imagine his youngest, Kimberly, won't mind. Never did get on well with her mother ever since the incident. Oh, it's an unparalleled pleasure having a fresh ear around here.
Horatius calls you Loose Lips McGee. What's that all about?
That fusspot said what? Well, old Loose Lips will let that lowly backbiter know what he thinks about that.
Okay, go on then.
Hey,
I haven't a thing to say to you. I'm on duty.
Oh, they're having an argument.
put up your fists.
Are you mad? We're guards, not drunks on the street.
Enough! Both of you! What is this barbarism? Back to your post at once!
Sir, this is an important matter. A matter of honor.
Such matters are to be settled on your own time. Understood? Desist, prowler. None shall pass through this door, for with my very life do I guard the Legion's riches.
Okay. Oh, I reload it then. Whatever. I was just testing.
Sir, this is an important matter.
Such matters
A
are to
matter
be
of
settled
honor.
on your own time. Understood?
Understood.
Right.
sir.
Everything here is
all
don't
that
touch.
needs to sneak by unnoticed.
Don't touch
With
thief.
arrogance, sir.
It better damn well not.
Got it. Understood. Who are you?
Well, a source hunter. About time the council took us seriously. Maybe you can start with the two idiots hiding their pet orc here.
Excuse me. Florius and Horatius are hiding an orc. Where is this orc?
Avert
Oh.
your gaze, and I'll handle this threat for all our sakes.
She wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you hurt a horn on her head.
What? Well, we've got Ninius and Marius.
Ah, who better than a proven orc crusher to convince my dumbbell of a friend here that orcs are predators, not pets?
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile. But my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her.
Tell me about yourselves.
Maybe before the great orc raid we had time to indulge Ninius's idiotic obsessions. But now we're needed at our posts. I can hardly believe I've been wasting time protecting an orc when I should be running them through.
Excuse my friend's violent outbursts. He hasn't enjoyed a woman's touch in quite some time now. It makes him a bit edgy.
Your woman's touch is less of a loving caress and more of a claw shanked brutally through the throat. I'll take my chances as a bachelor, thanks.
What's this about a charmed orc?
My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls, when who did I see creeping along the shore but this lovely orcish lady? For a brief second, as long as eternity, we locked eyes. Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword and instead adroitly fling my pouch of trinkets towards her. A vial of love potion shattered over her head, and when she turned to face me, she became instantly enamored. I'm sure she must have been compelled to join the Orcish army under some kind of duress. A lady with such a sweetly savage manner would never willingly join up with those vicious marauders.
Ha! I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my throat. She may be confined here for now, but who's telling when she'll escape and who she'll rip to shreds?
A love potion, tell me more.
I've always had an amateur interest in all things alchemical. When I read in an esteemed periodical from the Wizards of Youthful Gore about an amazing opportunity that could change my life, I had to act fast or lose the once-in-a-lifetime deal. I sent away for the world-famous love potion, available for a limited time only, and it has worked exactly as promised.
You see what a fool my friend has been, spending all his cash on snake oil and bringing a temporarily tranquilized monster into our midst to boot.
Yeah, I think I'm on Marius' side.
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
What have you got? You've got a poison flask. Let me tell you what I
You
think.
see, he'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on a printed pamphlet. Please tell me you can reason with him, or ditch reason and use your sword to shave him from his murderous darling.
She's got to be put down. If this love potion is as dodgy as it sounds, she could come to her vicious senses at any time. Let her live. If that potion were truly worthless, it wouldn't have been able to charm her in the first place. In this docile state, she may prove to be a source of valuable information. No, kill her.
Agreed. I've never met an orc I trusted, charmed or not.
Glad to hear I'm not the only one with common sense around here. I'll do the honors myself.
No! She's harmless! Please! You bastard! You had no right!
No right to protect not only you from your own stupidity, but myself and the citizens of Cyseal as well.
It's you we need protection from, murderer. Fortunately, the Wizards of Youthful Gore make a revenge elixir that will show you what's what.
This
Go
place
ahead and
reeks
throw
of
your
orc
sugar
stench.
water on me if you like. Your foolishness is no longer my problem. Thank you, stranger. If you ever need help, I'll do my best to repay you.
Nice. Hey. Are you, There's a lot of blood. You okay, dude? Nah, you'll get over it. I do want to talk to you, though, and see what you say now.
Thank you for talking some sense into that knucklehead. That she-beast would have been the death of us.
You're welcome. Were you? Florius? Where did the other guy go? Never mind. That is a waypoint. Handy dandy waypoint.
I should have done this from the very start.
I've forgotten. Oh, put your stick away, idiot.
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's orders. Wait a second. Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognize you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation?
So, civilians aren't allowed outside this gate?
You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs did on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain Aureus something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field Orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive.
Open gate, please.
I don't think you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. Also, a party of 1 or 2 runs the risk of being outflanked and outnumbered. I'll bring some backup if I were you. Of course, the choice is yours, but are you sure you want to venture out?
I suppose not, then?
Thank you for heeding my words of warning, Hunter. Cyseal needs you alive and well.
So, mate. Oh, here's Marius.
That orc would have literally broken Ninius's heart. Thank you for resolving the matter.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the game basically saying, don't go out there yet, you need to do shit. Blitz bolts. I need to do stuff in town first, clearly. I feel like there should be a way to see things lying on the ground and I've forgotten what it is. A rabbit's paw. Diddly ding ding ding. Yoink. Yoink. Nice. Did I already check these? I did not.
Oh, I was really hoping to find something better.
Me too, my dude. Me too. Silver arrow. Adventurous field guide. Invisible scroll. Who puts all of this shit in all of these crates? Honestly. Some merchants don't give a hoot about how strong or sturdy a weapon is. We already read that one. Boo. Never mind. I think that's the one we bought for 1 silver. Gold. Whatever. Give me all your stuff. I want your stuff. Give me stuff. Yeah. I should probably pay attention to what some of these things do, right? I'm just picking up everything. I need the loot. I want the loot. Give me your loot, please. What's this? A pile of fish. And more fish. I missed those. And more fish. Okay, perfect. Let's proceed. Is there a map? There is. What's that? Strange cave. Crime scene. Esmeralda. Captain. We should probably review the journal, right? Not the tutorial log. The journal. Filter completed. Yeah. Shipless sailors. We've got the 3 people that want a job. The Source Hunter's journey. We met with Ahu, wizard capable of turning himself into a cat, or is it vice versa? He told us to meet with Captain Aureus, a ranking officer in Cyseal in the Legion headquarters. We wandered straight into an orc assault on the beaches of Cyseal, but they were no match for... Oh wait, I think I'm going the wrong way. We're ready for our first assignment. It seems the murder of Councillor Jake is a clear-cut case. Right, we've got to find Jake. Into the dark, Ahu told us there are more orcs to be found on the western beach near the entrance of an ill-omened cave. That must be the door that they didn't want us to go through. Mysterious murder is also the murder. And talking statues. We learned from a diary of a dead man that he jumped off a cliff believing some whimsical statues granted him the ability to fly. Okay, good to know. Right, what have we here then? Who are you, Legionnaire?
Better to evacuate this place while there's still some left to save, I say. Go while the going's good.
A drink and gamble, that's all we do around here. I hope you fare better, Source Hunter.
Do I want to buy a potion? 158? Are they good? 20%? What does your thing do? 20 vitality. Okay. Okay.
I wouldn't venture too far out of town if I were you. Many legionnaires did so before you. Very few have returned.
I see. Well, good to know. What are you? General store closed indefinitely. Squatters keep out. This looks like a job for... I wish I was better at magic.
Might need to blow this one open.
We don't need to blow it open. Come on, dude. Is there, like, anything else you can do to get into these places? Because I guess I could attack the... Combine items to discover recipes. That did not work. Whetstone wheel. Hammer, gimme. Oh, that. Not enough crafting ability. You have discovered a potential combination, but lack the requirements to... Oh, we're just a bit shit, aren't we? That's the problem. Furnace, I'm guessing I could use like ingots or something. I don't think I've got any. Got some fishing rods. I don't think there's a way for me to...
I've spotted something.
What did you spot? No, really, what did you spot? Is it that? Can I... like... Okay, there's definitely a way to get in. Maybe we just gotta break the door down. Or should we be... Wait, there's another door here.
Appears to be locked.
God damn it. We need a rogue. Okay, we'll come back here. I wonder if there's... Is there a way to, like, mark things on your map? Locked. Store. Okay, nice. That is rather good to know. Oh, that's the crime scene. Maybe we should go there. Yeah, let's do that. No, wait. We have to go talk to the guy first. And he was at the Legion headquarters, I believe. So let's kind of come around this way. You're just Legionnaires. Of course, I want to do a little bit of a Gandaroony. This is Evelyn's house. The door's locked, however, apparently we're allowed to just nick the things outside a house. Fine. What's she got in there? Secrets of the Scroll. Letter from the Conduit. Curious parchment. What's the Conduit? Who's Evelyn? So many questions.
I'll need to unlock this somehow.
What about you? Wait, no, this looks more boring. Maybe there's something under there, huh? Well, okie coke. There's a well. Can I, like... Oh, not all of my gold. What the fuck? I would like to split it by 1. And then I would like to throw 1 gold into the well. Didn't like it. Well, I thought it was a good idea, so there. Hello, sheep. Bye, sheep. Reginald's spare key. Secrets of the Scroll. There's so much stuff everywhere. My god. Secret of the Scroll. A fish can't live in the sky, and a magic spell can't live on mundane paper. Enchant paper with pixie dust to make a setting suitable for the magic that will flow through you. Once you've set magical quill to magical paper, allow your spirits to guide you. Surprise is magic's most endearing element, after all. Huh. That is rather good to know. Can we sort by, I don't know, type? Gravekeeper Rage Quinn. Tend the graves in the antechamber before moving to the inner rooms. To proceed, stand very close to the impressed door and press the button. Oh, that was from the... Was it a love grenade? Yeah, that was from the tutorial place we just went to. Well, okay, very good. I say very good, we haven't done much yet. Can I, like, move these around? Is there anything that looks... Move. Did you do anything? No, you didn't. Fine. Let's close the sheep back in. We should probably be good people.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
I have spotted something.
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone has taken great care to maintain this gravesite.
We and our shovels will do as we please.
That's right. Let's get digging.
As you prepare to break ground, you gaze at the dirt beneath your feet once more.
Right you are. It would have been a terrible misdeed.
You step away from the grate.
How many Wolfulvs are there? Right. Okay. Oh no, no, I can't do it. Okay, we're just compassionate people now, apparently. What was that? Secure lockbox key. The fuck? Where did that come from?
Ooh!
Is that always there? What in the hell? Goodbye, chicken. Are they marked places? Locked building. Locked building. What is this place? Theliron's House of Healing. Which we can go in. But we can also... There's a tooth.
Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence.
Everything is steely. I have to be so careful because you just steal things by accident in this game.
But if one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2, perhaps the stability could be increased by as much as 3-fold.
Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that. Quite a bit more petite than the last of your kind I encountered, aren't you? Yes, by nearly 20 centimeters of tibia, as my memory serves.
Okay.
But, no matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success. Yeah?
Yes. Tell me about yourself.
Me? Why, I'm more than a little surprised you haven't heard of me. Perhaps I can jog your memory. It was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst. A simple pinch of Atropa belladonna in her morning tea. I who discovered that aging itself can be halted by a single application of Secuta Douglasii on the tongue. Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name for herself around Cyseal of late.
So your apprentice enjoyed some success.
Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secretive use of a revolutionary healing method she refuses to share with her own master. She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration.
A revolutionary healing method. Can you elaborate?
She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats of healing, but she won't let me take the briefest look at it. But she claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silverglen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it with the power to heal. Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly march up to Silverglen to learn the truth myself.
Anybody?
Do you have any work for a trio of sailors?
Sorry, but there isn't much work for sailors in a house of medicine. Unless one of them happens to have a secret stash of healing stones.
Let's discuss your apprentice, Evelyn.
Well, she certainly possesses a critical eye and an exacting manner when it comes to making difficult medical decisions. I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the time comes. She is learning from the best, after all.
Sure. Tell me about the affairs around Cyseal.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
What do you know about Jake's murder?
The counsellor. Terrible loss, that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be a devoted civil servant. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know.
Wait, I can't ask him more about that. Okay, what can you tell me about the Plague of Undead?
I've applied myself to that problem for 2 years and still haven't come a step closer to solving it. I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believed in such things. Some events, Source Hunter, can be neither controlled nor understood by mere men.
Anybody?
You have a resurrection scroll. I will take that, I think.
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
What's that? +1 perception.
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come,
okay.
make your case. So, which of you is
I don't know if these things like I'm supposed to.
Come, make your case.
Like, can I use grain for something?
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
We probably don't need that. We probably don't need all this stuff, do we? Trap disarms sound useful.
Anybody?
We don't need
Neither of you cares
bones.
to plead for his very existence.
I have a metric ton of shells. Cup of water.
So, which of you is more deserving of life?
That shell's different to that
Make
shell.
your case.
Oh, interesting. 75. Yeah, sod it. There we go. Your offer insults me. What?
Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence.
What? I'll take my leave.
Mysterious healing
Which of you is
stone.
more deserving
Interesting
of life?
indeed.
Come,
Nothing
make your
sets
case.
me on edge like inexplicable magic.
Right, what's going on in here then?
Excuse me? This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the Seven do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant.
And my response to this is, tell me about yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with life and death this way? I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and 2 direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
Just death. Tell me about your healing stone.
Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of Silver Glen. He is of a certain faith, the Immaculates they call themselves, that espouses the belief that certain stones can heal wounded flesh. I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut on my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. Needless to say, I was astounded. But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, and I guard it cautiously.
Tell me more about the patient.
What would you like to know?
Tell me about Boris.
One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is.
Right, so Boris braves plague lands. Trading? It doesn't say he's a trader, but I assume he's excellent in matters of business. I assume he's a trader.
Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away.
Okay, and what about Stephen?
Quite the venerable staple of Cyseal, Stephen, and recently blessed with his third grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less.
Oh no.
Nearly everyone in Cyseal is familiar with grinning Stephen, and as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family.
I'd like to buy that, please, because I consider it fairly crucial. Why can't... I don't have an archer. Do I need that many arrow shafts and arrows and stumps? Can I sort by like whether the things are useless or not? That'd be good. We've got equipped equipment, consumables, magical ingredients, miscellaneous. This is miscellaneous. Oh, that's all I've got left. Fuck. Well, shit. I definitely only need...
Soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
Old wooden earth staff. I don't need that. Come on. An old standard issue bow. No one wants that. We've got a boatload of fishing rods that we definitely don't need. Yellow. No one wants a yellow fishing rod or a green. Let's stick with white. White might be good. We don't need a broom.
Those men hardly
don't need a bucket
for this world.
There we go. How does that look?
Don't dither long. These men are slipping ever closer toward the edge with each passing minute.
Yeah, but I want to talk to them. Who are you?
What a relief to share the burden of this impossible task.
Ooh.
Soothing a corpse's
I'm gonna guess I can't talk to these two people. And you're Stephen. Okay.
What do you think? Would you like to learn more about the patients?
I'm ready to make my decision.
I thank you a million times for your help. Who have you decided should receive the healing stone?
Boris's life has just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive the stone, or Stephen should receive the stone. We know full well the difficulty of growing up without a family. Stephen's an old man. Boris's life's just begun. I say Boris.
Yes. Boris deserves to experience all the pleasures of life that Stephen has already enjoyed.
Boris it is? Yes. I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man, but my heart breaks for the other.
Oh, I know it's here somewhere.
No,
To ruin this particular batch. Elixir.
What is this?
Too much work.
It's lightning.
Ow.
What? What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow, it sent us flying into the stars.
What? But actually what?
Terrible, terrible, terrible! It will consume us all!
Zigzags.
By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? 2 Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious!
Who are you? How did you get here?
Oh yes, 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 proper introductions. Zigzags the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was, and is, and hopefully all that is to be. As for how I
It's like
got
Dobby the
here,
house
well,
elf.
for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Aha.
How you got here, though? That's a rather more interesting question. On such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow.
Why is this place, as you say, shrinking?
Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
How can time come to an end?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
You know, I think that imp may be quite mad.
Yes, me
Then we
too.
had better appease him.
Okay, glowy portal, big dragon.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's... The portal has become active. Fantastic. Astounding. Onward we should go.
Okay, but only after we steal all of your alcohol. Thank you very much. What are you? And why are you bouncing around like that? Stay there. Stay there. What do we got? Yoink, yoink. Yoink. Okay, good. Hi Alan, how are you? How's grinding dexterity in RuneScape?
The portal! It's quite sprung to life, just like the
Sprung
long,
to life.
dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be? You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away.
It's done. You're at max agility. My god.
Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
Can we first discuss what we just witnessed through your looking lens?
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean.
The dragon is devouring creation. Well, shit, that's a bit more severe than what I said.
I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
And you believe we are somehow connected to this place?
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
And what lies beyond this portal?
Though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than...
Nothing other than...
But why spoil the mystery?
Oh, come on.
As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
Through the portal, then.
After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side. You first, but don't dilly-dally.
To the Homestead Hall. Okay, well, I'm going to save first, because I'm not sure I trust you, little Dobby.
Yes, just as I'd hoped. There she is. There it is. Come.
And he's off.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Yeah, but... what is this place? Okay, let's go... let's go find out, I suppose. Is there loot, though? Because if there's loot, I'll be a lot happier. Can we, like... I'm gonna save and then put these on, like... because it feels like it might be a bit Tetris-y, do you know what I mean? Like... dun da da dun da da dun da da dun. Give me my prize. Or maybe they're not on. Oh, they're definitely not on. I actually can't see. Right, go there. You. Go there. You. Go to the back. You go there. Now they all look sort of on. They look about as on as they're gonna get, so that's clearly not a puzzle. My bad. What's in this chest?
I am the last chest, the last chest, the last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it! Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me!
I see.
Could it be, milady? The weaver of time? Mother of history, author of all that has ever been.
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
The Weaver of Time. She's the woman who's been narrating my story.
Astounding, unbelievable. I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
If you were truly the Weaver of Time, I imagine you already know the answer to that. Or it was a stone, a strange stone that zapped us from where we stood in Rivellon to this plane amongst the stars. Yeah, we'll be pragmatic about it.
A stone? So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
Yes, that's just what happened. Have you seen it before?
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
What is this Starstone exactly? Where does it come from?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
Ah.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
We're source hunters of Rivellon. We have a mission that doesn't involve chasing down magical stones. If these stones can heal history, we must seek them out.
Indeed you must. Though I may not yet understand why, it seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost? What do you think, Source Hunter?
Apparently, why am I want to be this
Not
person?
a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Riverlong, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
No matter how improbable, anything is possible. If the Weaver tells the truth, we have some serious work ahead of us.
Oh, we're so romantic.
The glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivalon. Not just yet. No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivalon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days. Off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
The Weaver of Time said our finding Starstone helps her weave the tapestry once more. How is that possible?
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
I have some questions for you.
Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot!
If I'm supposed to search for Starstone, it'd be handy to know where to start looking.
Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but alas, such a booklet does not exist. Just like yourselves, Starstones are curiously absent from history, both in my writings and on the Tapestry of Time. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world.
Oh, good.
Ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed, and consult with my agent.
I still don't understand how Starstone and the Void Dragon are related.
Neither do I, but the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies. This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time. We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission?
It is. You say you're the imp historian, but you seem to be more than a mere imp and more than a mere historian.
Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword, and even then I'll be back in a jiffy. But of course I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress that void out there is causing me. The end of time. I'll be out of a job. So, gather those star stones so that we may know the history that was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the void forever.
Don't you find it somewhat lonesome being the sole chronicler of time?
Lonesome observing the frontier of creation? Surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore? Lonesome being privy to all that has been and all that is?
Yes.
Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company now and then. Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the sons of Sigurd. The last Rivellonian who remembers it died more than 7,000 years ago.
Well, I'll go then.
Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world. I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
Okay. I think what we should do... Go and nick some stuff.
What it is, what lies at the heart of it.
That was
lies at its heart?
empty.
Why? Nothing, of course.
That's
the great absence
empty.
of all that even the gods cannot comprehend. It eludes us, like infinity, or the finality of tick-tocking time.
Self-immolation. Grants everyone 25. Nice. Nice. And there's some things to steal.
A question has me stumped, milady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another.
How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem.
What do you sell? Thread, needle, pixie dust. Pixie dust said, I need that for parchment, right? Please tell me about yourself, madam.
In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault. Except, it seems, you.
There are more questions I have for you.
Ask, and I shall answer, if I can.
Who are you, really?
I am the Weaver of Time, as I have told you. Though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb, to be. I am but what I am, and that is task. It is the same for the historian. Chroniclers both are we of the epics of eternity. Perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why have they done so? I do not know. Am I the beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you. You who makes dying stars rekindle. Time alone will tell.
Oh, stop it, you. Why is Starstone so important? Why does it react to me and my colleague alone?
Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry. As yet. A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. I believe that Starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old.
This may sound silly, but aren't you lonely out here?
Oh, Hunter. I have no need for company. Like I have no need for air or appetite or affection. All I need, and all I am, is time. And time is running out, unless you remedy its decline. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul.
If I understand correctly, I am not at all featured on the canvas of time.
Quite so. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
I've heard this place is called the End of Time. Is that what it is? No more, no less?
What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the Starstones will tell us. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends.
How very deep.
I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the End of Time appeared in these deep, dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever.
How can I redeem time if, as you say, I'm not even part of it?
I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here, at the end of time, and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they place new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. New threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry. And because you give Starstone energy, it seems that you are creating time. These Starstones, please, seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone.
Okay, bye then. How very interesting. Am I supposed to just use this? The harbour? Northgate? Harbour? I guess.
Plenty of fish Source hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
I mean, of course, Ahu. Of course you're his agent. You're both as insane as each other. Let us do so indeed. I would greatly value Zigzag's agent's advice.
And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer's spiders are trying to catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying time must somehow be interconnected. That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way.
How did you find out that Jake was a Starstone collector?
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
Why is it so particularly nice for us to have found a shelter somewhere?
Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, savoured all too seldomly.
I wonder, how do you put absolute credence in the words of Zigzags? Time, void, the looming end?
Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, or that I understand all that is happening here and out there among the stars, but I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution. If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I laze beside the hearths of home.
How did you become Zigzags' agent?
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you.
I'll take my leave.
Oh, before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin. Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
Okay, bye then. Wait, where are you going?
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
Like, where does he go? I don't know. I don't know, I don't care. Right.
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
Let's go and see what the healer says about our sudden departure, I guess. So, we're now responsible for the fate of time in the universe, and it was because we accidentally How do I get down there? As I was saying, it's because we accidentally walked into a sorcerer's den. Sorcerer's den. A healer's shop. And they were like doing something. There is a trapdoor there, but where would the trapdoor? I guess maybe in that building? Doesn't look like there's any trapdoors around here. Up here maybe? Like, what are you lot guarding? Not a lot, apparently. I'm gonna make a note of that actually. Where was it? It was sort of like there, wasn't it? I'm doing good on keeping little notes for myself in the map. Well done, me. Theraleon's clinic. This was where I was supposed to go. I left the door open last time, but you don't seem to want to escape. It's all good. Hello. Did you? Oh, you're Evelyn. You're the one with the house with the paper about the conduit.
Thank you eternally for your help. Though your reaction to the healing stone, I have no idea what to make of it.
About your healing stone.
That strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen anything like it. And the stone looks different now, too. Like it's devoid of life. I begin to wonder if its magical properties survived your little reaction.
Tell me about yourself.
I've been studying under Theliron for some time now, but that task, being asked to play the gods, was the first time I've ever questioned my, well, suitability for the work. I've a passion for this work, you see. A passion to see things put in order. From a flesh wound healed to an entire city made resistant to a fatal illness. What right has something as trivial as a wound or as senseless as an epidemic to take a human life?
Sure. Bye then.
A tone soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
There's like things that... That's the key to the back room. Wait.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Is that the back room?
No, I know it's here somewhere. I don't want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir. Too much wormwood.
Right, what's in here then? What are you hiding?
If only the popular girls from the
I mean, I can
Source
just...
Academy could see how edgy
Does it
and
matter if you nick
dangerous
stuff?
you've
I don't
become.
even know. Doctor's skill book.
If only
Sure,
the popular
painting of a
girls from
man.
the Source
Here's a
Academy
key.
could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Some money whilst we're at it, because we're vicious criminals now, apparently. Anything in the cupboard? Cloth scraps? No, we don't need that. There's a nice bed. Here's a nice chest containing some stuff. Okay, out we go. Close the door after ourselves. Hooray! You can stop sneaking, you weirdo.
Hello again. Terribly sorry, Source Hunter, but I seem to be...
Now, out of curiosity, can we sell him his own stuff back?
Soothing. To
Hi.
what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter?
Let's discuss the patients Evelyn was attending to.
The world belongs to the young, they say, and Boris will live to take his piece. Thank you for your help in this matter.
You're welcome. I want to sell you some stuff. Yeah, you like these paintings? I'm sure you do, my friend. I'm sure you do. Where did that book go? Doctor's skill book. Expert marksman. Oh, it's an actual... What is this? This looks like a torture device. Okay. I think that's everything we can do in this place.
I know it is.
I'm pretty sure we went around the back and there was nowhere we could go around there. Let's head up here.
Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I, borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Borrow, indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear!
This is going to be interesting.
So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
The merchant needs to eat too. Leave the fish alone.
Yes. You know what they say about giving a man a fish. This man should learn to stand on his own 2 feet.
I suppose you've got a point. Another day, another rumbling belly. Never fed a hungry man, you know.
That thief is free for now, but I wonder how long it'll be until his growling belly seduces him back onto the crooked path.
Who are you? What do you think of that fish thief?
Thank you for making that would-be thief see reason. I only hope your instruction lasts. The last thing the plagued people of Cyseal need is a thief among them.
Yeah, I'll take my leave then. Right. Wolfulv 5. And I think that's going to be me done for the day. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will catch you next time. It's been a very exciting episode with a lot of talking. No combat. But next time, I guarantee, there will at least be a lot more talking, because we still have... I mean, that's the barracks, so at least this bit's still the town to go. We've not done much of it yet. So, I'll catch you next time, and we are going to enjoy a lot more conversation. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.